of just the car, money. That right there was an exchange in itself. I said this from the beginning. I rent your car, you give me money. Now the money outside of that, I can't vouch for. I don't know what conversations they had and why that was. I can't vouch for that. But that thing, he gave her money for a car, he got a car. Now the extra money outside of that, I don't know what they conversations were. But we can't negate that they had an understanding about that car.
I think if anything, it's a misunderstanding because they don't seem to be on the same page at all.
Well, yeah, that's his fault, right? And her, she should have had a contract. Now that's both of their fault. There should have been something in writing. Now him throwing out money saying it's for the car, they both should have had a conversation about the amount of money, which I thought. I asked her earlier what was being paid for the car. She said $750 and insurance.
Total.
So was that not the agreement, Dexter?
$1,500 a month.
No, as far as how much in total.
She said $750 for the car plus insurance.
The car was $1,500. Outside of that, probably $400 of that was groceries. $450 was from a bet, and then the rest was on his own accord.
Oh,
Okay, so they made a bet. $450.
It's
Okay, go ahead.
$800 a month in groceries. $800 a month in groceries, and then.
Okay, let's go back to the car, Dex. Hold on, let's get the calculator.
This is
let's go back to the car.
And groceries is that doesn't.
Was it a $750 for the car? So let me say this first real quick. Y'all remember yesterday when I was saying that certain people I wouldn't take money from? Okay, so let's fast forward. So you said it was $750 for the car plus the insurance. Dex, is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, so you did have a number for the car.
Yes, which was paid.
No, Fairy.
Which was paid $200 per week.
Everybody else mute. I'm talking to Dex and only Dex, y'all.
$200 per week.
Hold on, I need everybody else to mute. Hold on, I need everybody else to mute. Who got the echo?
That's bad.
Babs, that's you with the echo. Okay, listen. I don't want nobody to unmute. Just let me talk to Dex. Dex. She said the car was $750 plus insurance. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, so Dex, do you remember when I asked you when you were first in the panel, was there a number amount? And you said no. Why did you tell me no?
That was something that we made up after the fact. Down the line.
No, I asked you. No, Dex. I asked you. I said, no, Dex. You said there was never a number amount. You said that out your mouth. You said there was never a number amount.
It was never an actual number amount. It was just me giving.
Right, but you just admitted right now that there was.
That was the amount for the car, but that wasn't. She never agreed on a money amount because I was giving way more than that.
No, okay. We're just
second.
talking about the car.
Hold on. Shit.
Don't let nobody know. Ain't nobody gonna put no.
Hold on one second. I can't
tell
hear
them
you.
to quit calling.
Okay, now I can hear you. What'd you say?
I said we just talking about the car right now, and I asked you this earlier.
Yes.
I said, did you guys ever have a conversation about a number? Ever? You said no. There was never a number.
Not
never been a number.
I can recall.
You said there's never been a number.
Not that I can recall.
But you just said, yeah, okay, so which one is it? Because see, here's the thing. Which one is it? Because you said earlier you said no. Just now you said yes.
I'm gonna say no because I was giving her way more than $1,000 a month.
That's not what I asked.
No, it's no.
I asked you.
I don't recall in any of the receipts about any number that was set in stone to where it was in exchange for the car. I do not.
So why did you say yes?
I want to say yes, but then after I think about what we agreed on, we never really agreed on anything. I don't through it when I go through the text messages, I never see anything about us agreeing on anything for the car.
So why did you say yes when I asked you?
Because I don't really actually know why I said yes to that. Because I want to say we did, but now that I think back on it, we don't. I don't recall anything about us actually agreeing to anything.
Okay, so what it sounds to me, Dex, I'm gonna be honest, and I'm just saying what it sounds like. It sounds like to me that you don't want to say anything. You don't want to be taken to court. You don't want to admit to.
No,
facts,
I'm thinking about the facts.
So
No, I can give you all of the receipts,
okay,
and you can look through them for yourself. I'm thinking because I just read back everything the other day, and I'm thinking about everything that I read. I don't remember anything about us actually agreeing on a specific amount for the actual car.
Okay, so here's the problem. We just talked about this an hour ago, and you were adamant. The same thing you just said. You were adamant that if that was true, you would still be adamant an hour later. Do you understand?
Well,
there was never a number amount.
Well, maybe Fairy feels differently. Maybe she has something else.
No, you. I'm talking to you because I asked you. I said, was there ever a conversation about $750 for the car and the insurance? And you said yes. I asked you 3 times. You said yes.
No. Okay, I think this is where it changed. I think we originally had agreed on $750 for the car, and then I paid $350 initially because she didn't have insurance. I had to get the insurance set up.
Okay.
So I had paid the initial cost for the car in the beginning, and then I paid the initial cost for the insurance to get that set up. And then
okay, so there was an agreement. There was a number.
Not verbally.
No.
Because I was just paying.
I told him.
I was just paying for everything.
You just said initially there was an agreement with $750 and you added the insurance.
No, I was really just paying for everything. Whatever came up, I was paying for it.
Dex, what
He was paying for her whole livelihood, basically.
Let me ask Dex a question. What do you think I could have done better? Because I asked you in the recording, should I have just blocked you? And you was like, no. Why would you do that? I'm like, because telling you no's, you weren't trying to hear that. So what do you think I should have done?
This is what I think you should have done. Mm-hmm. When you had initially came to Texas, I think you should have just been like, you know what? I appreciate you for all your help, but I'm not in a good space to really entertain
because she said
dating.
That to you. She said that to you. We saw it in the text message.
No.
Maya let him because we already seen the receipts. Go ahead.
She just should have said that, you know what? I appreciate your help, but I'm just not, really feeling you like that. I don't want to date right now. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for your help, and you should just not accepted anything from me.
Mm. Okay, I want you to play that recording, that part real quick. Let me tell you what not accepting sounds like, Mr. Dex. Fast forward it to the part about the phone bill from the family trap, okay? While you fast forwarding that, clap back, this is your fault. I'm gonna mute.
See, this, bro, I'm not confused. I'm kind of pissed at this entire situation because the woman we saw in the text messages where you two of you had an in-depth conversation about her not being available. Then we heard from the Lex lady that was up here that she says she's been your friend longer than she's known her. And she said that she also told you that she was not emotionally available and you should not try to push for anything further than a friendship. This is something that she said that she told you. You admitted that she told you that.
He admitted it
so
here.
For you to, so before you come in here and say that she should have told you, the thing that I'm seeing is what you feel she should have done better was give you some vagina. That's the only thing.
Actually,
that is the only thing, right, that would have satisfied you. And the fact that you dish money out to her as if she was a streetwalker, and now that you're upset that you didn't get your happy ending, is the nastiest of works. And I'm sorry, I'm calling it what it is, because you are a grown ass man, and how you spend your money is according to how you spend your money. I'm not making assumptions. I'm listening to everything
you behave that way,
you
sir.
said.
You behave in that manner, sir. That doesn't mean
take
I
accountability
behave in that manner,
for
sir.
their actions.
Just because you pay money for women for sex doesn't mean I do.
You're
assuming that's what I do.
You tried to do
Shit,
that.
hold on, wait a minute, Dex. You paid for less than that.
All of that money, and the only thing you got was Sahara dick. Don't make this personal, brother. Because you don't want that with me. You don't want that with me, brother. You are struggling with the mummy dick, and you trying to get on me, brother. I have never in my life, 50 years, have ever tried to coerce a woman through money. That is not how I move. Grown men take accountability for their mistakes. You made a mistake, brother. You made a mistake. And that mistake is that you were expecting a relationship or sexual favors, because first you was talking about she didn't cook me no food, but come to find out that she offered you food and you turned it down because you wanted an intimate setting of her cooking for you. That's what you wanted. And no matter how many people told you, no matter how many people she told you, your friend told you.
Okay, wait a minute, y'all. Let me ask. Okay, wait.
That we were in.
Hold on. Let me ask him a question.
I only went down
let me ask him a question.
And
Give me a second.
only offered her.
Let me ask you a question. What was the bet?
The bet was that if she all she had to do was text me once a day. That was it.
Why would you make a bet like that?
Because I was trying.
What was that agreement?
Hold on, no.
No, Babs.
I only made a bet like that to see how much she would text me, because that was the part of the reciprocation that I was talking about.
Oh my God.
So her texting you once a day?
Y'all gotta have some compassion for this simp, y'all. Come on now.
For her
No
attention.
compassion, none whatsoever. I got no compassion. No Evans. I'm not gonna be able to do it.
He was doing everything possible he could do, and she was not paying him any attention. And that's what he wanted. That's why he went to making a bet. He was already doing everything else.
But hold on, can I say something?
That's not even a bet.
Hold on, let me say something, y'all, before y'all go too far.
That's a man crying out for help.
Shut your ass up, Evan.
Hold on, let Fairy talk.
That came from, because I'm a bad texter, and everyone who knows me personally knows it takes a while for me to get back. But for some reason, Dex didn't like the fact that I would text him periodically throughout the day instead of consistently. So I guess he made up that bet, because to him, I wasn't giving him enough of my time, even though I talked to him every single day. It didn't matter if it was through text or through phone call. I mean, he is out there by himself in the car. I'm pretty sure it was hot. He can't say I ain't check on him. I checked on him. I made sure he was good. It's even been times where he was like, you don't have to check on me. And I'm like, you can't tell me how to be a friend. Like, if I care, I care.
So, can I ask you again, thinking back, what would make you think, why would you accept that bet? Was you trying to hold yourself accountable?
I thought it was just in fun banter.
Like, what would make you
my
accept
friend
it?
even heard the whole thing go down. That's what I thought it was in. But I didn't think that I didn't think it would. I didn't think that he would have failed at the bet so soon. And I also told him he didn't have to give it to me all at once. So
Well, he
he
failed the
did.
bet, or
That's
you
how I
failed
ended
the
up
bet?
with the 450.
Oh, TJ, can I ask a
He
question,
paid you
please? Can I ask a question?
$550 for a text.
Go ahead.
Can I ask a
I'm in
question,
the wrong
please?
business.
What's his name? What's the man's name up here that's handing out the money? What's his name?
Yeah,
Okay, well, what is his name? I'm trying to ask
Chastity, don't run
Mr.
nobody over.
Dexter Chastity.
Dexter. How you doing, Dexter? Hey, Dexter, I want to know something. What was your expectation? Like, before all this happened, what was your expectations? That's what I want to know.
Know that,
I
Chastity.
really the expectations was to just make sure that Fairy Trap was in a better place mentally and emotionally, so that she would be emotionally available.
So now, with us knowing the expectations, now that you really put her in a situation where you wanted her to be like the damsel in distress for you, is that not right? That's what you basically was looking for her to be, right?
What does a damsel in distress mean?
You don't play.
I just need a definition. I don't know what that means.
Like a woman who is always in need of something you have. That's what a damsel in distress is, basically.
No, I didn't want her to be a damsel in distress. If you see our dynamic, we were really just helping each other out. That's how our dynamic started.
Okay, but see, I've been down there in the comments and you said like 3 different statements. One, you said this right here. You said that you wanted her to be emotionally available for you. So I want to know just how vulnerable you was at the time when you met her, because I felt like your needs was much different than hers.
My needs became different when I went out and went to work out in the place where I was working, because I was very isolated.
So were you looking for somebody like just to be there for you? Because it looks like when she did make attempts because she did say when you were out in the car, she made attempts and said, well, I was just calling to check on you. And you was like, I didn't need you to check on me. I need to know what your headspace was when you were telling her, when she was attempting to do exactly what you want her to do. Because it looked like to me you were sending mixed messages. Are you a Libra? I'm sorry, I'm just asking.
Bitch, don't come for us like that.
The dynamic had changed when I could tell that Fairy Trap had got back to Texas, and she just really couldn't give me the type of attention that she was giving me before, and she wasn't. She acknowledged that, and you know she is not a great texter, and I understand that. It's just, it just is what it is, and I just don't really hold.
You paid $450 to improve her texting skills.
No, it was the $450 was to see that if I could accept her texting skills. That's what the $450 was for.
You were coaching her on her texting skills, and you paid $450 for the Patreon texting skill class.
But you know what I think it was, Nabi, because I gotta ask him, because when I'm getting in tune with a guy, right, they usually set forth their best foot forward, right? Mm-hmm. And so let me ask you a question. What's his name? Devin? What's his name?
Big Star.
Okay. Hey, do you lead with money?
Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Now, what did you say?
A straightforward question. Do you lead with money?
Do you lead with money? Like, is that your love language? Is how you paying for stuff for women, or treating women, or are you basically using?
God damn!
Who is that?
Hello. Now, what did
somebody else needs some money? Hey, is your love language a provider? Like, is that part of your love language? Is being a provider?
My love language is acts of service. Yes.
Hey, listen, let me clock.
So was that an act of service when you allegedly put crazy glue in the gas tank? Was that an act of service?
Hold on, man. Let's not go there.
I don't know because I didn't do that.
Hey, let's do this. Let's do this. Y'all got to understand, the man set up this texting thing with her to make her build her confidence up, to make her feel special, because he basically lost the bet All he really wanted was her to text him.
Corey,
Think
I don't
about
need
what
you to
he
talk
just
for him.
did, though.
I don't want you to talk for him no more, Corey, because you be talking wrong. I want
No,
to talk
I'm
to
not
Dexter.
talking wrong. He let her win a bet.
I'm gonna let you know exactly what it was. I'm gonna let you know what it was.
Because I don't want Corey talking for you. I want you to be a man and talk for yourself. Because right now, you have set us down 3 different roles. One, you set us on the road to saying that you're a provider, and that's how you show your love language. That's an int. Then you said that you're a manipulator. Corey, shut up talking to me. You're a manipulator because you felt like by you giving her things that she was going to give in and be vulnerable to you. Third thing you wanted to do was that you wanted to sell her something.
I did not need her to be vulnerable for me.
Okay, so tell me, what did you need?
I did not need her to be vulnerable. Me making her vulnerable was not even in the equation. I said that I wanted her to be a healthy person. Stop fucking calling me. Are you going to come outside?
Someone is telling you to get off this live. That's why you're getting all them calls. They trying to tell you to abort mission. That's what they're telling you to do, because this ain't working out the way that you anticipated.
Let the shit keep coming in. He had to give her that 400 that way. To make her feel
I
didn't have himself.
Hold on.
I just want to ask Dex a question. Am I a bad person, Dex?
Man.
Am I a bad person?
Are you a bad person?
Answer honestly, yeah.
You know what, Trap? You know what? To tell you that honestly, everybody makes mistakes. And I don't fault you for anything.
I didn't ask you that. I said, am I a bad person?
No. Am I a bad person?
Before this situation happened, did I do anything to you? Like anything negative in any way?
Well, you answered the same question.
Why can't you just answer the question?
Because I need an answer.
Before I found out about my car, did I do anything to you in any way that said I meant you any harm?
Yes, you did.
What did I do?
You said that no matter how much I was there for you emotionally and mentally, you could never be there for me the same way I would be there for you. And
that's
then
me being a bad
you told
person?
me,
you a raggedy motherfucker, bro. I'm just gonna keep it above.
And then
he pushed that line, Nobby. You can't do that. She pushed that line. Chill
bro.
out.
No, she didn't.
No,
bro.
And he answered. Can I talk? Golly, y'all, can you just shut the fuck up? God damn.
Now you being assertive. Now you're being assertive.
All right.
You should have been assertive on your walk.
I can't believe y'all don't feel for this brother, man. I swear.
This is crazy.
All right. And then the second thing was that when I had offered to buy both of us cars, you demanded that I buy you a car first. And that was a red flag to me as well.
Did I demand it?
Yes,
or
you
did
did.
We talk about it? And also, what did I say if that was going to be the case?
Can you please mute up? We talking.
Dex, you don't gotta be disrespectful like that, yo.
I'm not. I'm really not. I'm trying to have a conversation with you, and everybody else butting in is just uncalled for.
Okay, I've been talked over, and I ain't said nothing to nobody. But can I talk?
Do y'all need me to drop the panel?
That's up to you, T.
The panel. Can I ask you where you got that glue from that was in the car? Because I need to know,
Chastity.
like, what frame of mind you was in when you put that glue.
Okay, I'm gonna drop the panel. I got to. Y'all go ahead, Babs.
I was just gonna say there is nothing wrong with a man leading with the money. It's the way that you do it. Okay? It's just the way that you have to do it. There is nothing wrong with the way that you did it. You know, you're a provider. God damn.
Okay. What was you saying, Dex?
I was saying that would you call me a bad person anywhere between the part where you had to call me to get your car back?
I wouldn't say you were a bad person. Did you have some wild intentions? Yes.
What were my intentions that you assumed that I had?
Well, I feel like to a degree you preyed on my vulnerability a little bit. even though I was more than open and respectful and honest with you. And as much as you want to deny that I didn't, or I wasn't a good friend, you know I was. So you can say whatever you want to them, but I know what I was to you. And simply because I could not tap into other emotions for you, or simply because I could not, I don't know, make you feel like I was interested, you made me feel like I wasn't doing enough for you, or like I was treating you wild or raunchy. And when I asked you, but like the night when you tried to take my car and then tell me send money back, I'm like, why would Dex even do that when we don't have to trust each other with this? So
Check
that's
this
why I
out.
took the car
You
back.
gave me
That's
the
why I
car,
took-
didn't you?
That's why
You
I
gave
took
me
the
the
car
car
back.
back.
Can I finish?
And I had already said, no, go ahead. I'm sorry. I apologize. I don't want to interrupt.
Thank you. I took the car back, right? And what did we say? We agreed we shouldn't even talk to each other for a good little bit. We needed a break. It was good because we both said it was an unhealthy situation. We both said that the night that you bought the car back. Did we not? Did we not?
I can't remember that. Yeah.
I got the
we
recording.
did.
Do you want me to play it?
No, yeah, I believe you. I don't have any into.
Yes, I do.
I heard the recording. Should you need to remember conversations we had? Because remember, there's been several times I've had to reinstate or double down on something we already talked about.
Yeah,
right?
Go ahead and play it.
Okay. Okay, hold on. I did not like at all how you did that. Can y'all hear it? Like you could have said whatever you had to say before you took my garbage. And like even after yesterday, you just back and I don't know. I just don't like this. I feel like you took advantage of vulnerabilities, or at least tried to. And I tried my hardest to maintain some type of respectable boundaries between the two of us, even knowing how you may have felt about me. And I just told you to be patient with me, and you couldn't do that. Then when I tell you, after experiencing you doing several things to me that are harmful in nature, you go and you tell me that you was only doing it for your benefit. That's not fair to me.
No, I wasn't doing it for my benefit. I was doing it so I could see you succeed. I wanted you to be a better person.
Jackson, if that was the case, we wouldn't be in this situation right now.
I just felt like with me, you.
Hold on, Fairy. Give me a second. This is... Okay, so... She is not the first and won't be the last person that lives in Texas that records a phone call. We just had Clap up here. He recorded a phone call. They recording phone calls, especially when it's shit like this. So, you don't have to tell them in Texas. Okay?
I also want to say, I did not record all of our conversations until after I felt like he could possibly become a threat. Once he bought my car back, I thought it would be only right to record the interactions after that. Just in case we would have to do something like this, because he's not going to make it seem like I had ill intentions towards him whatsoever.
But is this not true? Is this not true? You initiated this conversation. You initiated this conversation with me. I was not. I had already called the Uber. I was already about to leave. Uber was en route.
You tried to hold my car rental. Yeah, why not? Why not?
But why? So you initiated this conversation knowing that you had your phone on record in your pocket. Were you trying to catch me in a situation?
No, I was trying to record our interaction. That's all. Like, catch you in a situation for what? I just wanted to make sure I protect myself against you. Should anything get sour? The other conversation I recorded didn't even have shit to do with the car. It's just because I wanted to keep something to you lie and say I did something I didn't.
Because if I can remember the conversation that we had, it was very because me and you were there. There was some context in that conversation that were pretty, you know what I'm saying? Like we was good.
I don't know what that means. I'm gonna play it.
All right.
Hold on, can I say something real quick before you play it? Okay, listen. We've been on this live for some hours, right? Dex, you've been up here a few times, right? I just met you. And your story changed 4 times since I met you. I don't record calls, but there's some calls I wish I had them because of shit like this. Okay? If you keep being inconsistent, you can't get mad that a motherfucker don't trust what's about to come out your mouth because every time something happens, you change it up and make me look like I'm crazy or I'm the bad guy. Your story have changed multiple times when you've been asked the same question just in this panel alone. Just here. And this is my first time talking to you. So I can only imagine what it's like. Motherfucker being like, am I crazy? Like, yeah, you my friend, yeah, I fuck with you, but I could have sworn you said that shit. There's some calls that I'm sure a lot of us wish we had recorded. Not saying it's right, but I'm not faulting nobody from doing it either. Especially when something like this happens and the first thing a motherfucker says, where's the receipts?
We have all the receipts.
The first thing a motherfucker asks y'all is where's the receipts? And you keep saying, what one thing you keep referring to, I don't see that in our text messages. I don't see that in our text messages. Because you know, if it's not in a text message, it can't be proven. You've done it. I'm listening. I hear you. You said it multiple times. I've went back to our text messages. Nope, can't find it. Nope, can't find it. Which shows me that if it ain't in a text message, you ain't gonna admit.
No, the only reason I say that is because most of our conversation.
When you say we have receipts, when it's just me and you, I have receipts, me, but who are we? Like, what army are you building against me right now? And why are you sharing that with other people while we have issues?
I only shared those receipts because I felt like you were slandering me online. That's the only reason. And I did it from a third person perspective because I didn't want to put a connection between myself and you.
So you took it to my friends, correct?
No, I didn't take it to your friends. Yeah, your friends had asked.
I saw one of them in the comment section saying they have receipts. And then her new friend is over there sending tea time receipts. And I never sent either one of them ones.
Your friends came and asked me what was going on. So I didn't say anything, but I sent them the text messages.
Okay. And you
I never really said too much about the situation. I just sent them the text messages and let them think whatever they wanted to think about the situation.
You know, they're telling me that I'm a liar and I'm not what I present myself as because of you. You do know that, right?
No, that's their assumption. Okay. I can't say how they're supposed to take it. However they read those text messages, that's how they perceive the situation. But I'll just let you guys go. I'm about to drop down. You guys have a good night.
You don't want to finish the recording?
She can talk about the recording. That's fine. I don't mind.
Oh, okay.
Rose, my friends, for the past couple of days have called me a liar, said I was wrong. I'm victimizing myself and a whole bunch of other things. I actually lost a friend due to this situation because she felt like I shouldn't have been online talking about it, and further started to condemn and berate me in several different places about this nigga. So she was in here in the comment section with a couple other ones she just got in cahoots with. Obviously, they in a fucking weird ass group chat.
Let's clear this up. Let's clear this up about the
talking
friends.
about my business and shit. So
because
it is what it is.
Can we clear this up about the friends? Were all of you guys
I don't
friends
know
at the
3 of
same
them
time?
bitches. I only know one. And
okay, which one was your friend? No, you don't gotta say name.
My friend knows who she was.
Okay, was she friends with
me?
First,
me and her been tight since I've been on TikTok, which is probably a little over a year yet.
How does she know?
Through me.
How does she know him?
Through me. Through the Discord.
Okay. Okay. Have you guys had a conversation off the app?
We tried.
Are you willing to talk to her?
Nah, because I already told you I didn't even want to. This was enough for me right now. I didn't even want to address that situation because if anything, that situation hurt my feelings. This one just hurt my pockets. You know what I'm saying? So no, I don't. Now, if she wants to talk to me on the back end, she's not blocked phone wise, but I have blocked her on this TikTok. So she can talk to me on the back end, but I'm not talking to her about my business in front of y'all. Yeah.
Okay. That's
and the rest of you bitches who in the comment section talking about my business, you don't even know me. So please, just leave me alone. I think you all are weird, which is why I blocked you. Y'all know who y'all is, so I don't gotta say who it is. Just leave me alone. I came up here on my own accord. You know what I'm saying? I understand y'all gonna have y'all thoughts, opinions, or whatever the fuck else, but I don't really care.
For y'all that's saying, how did it hurt her pockets? She has to get her car fixed, y'all. Y'all are really surface, and y'all are trying to pick with this woman. Okay? Oh, I like, when she says this one hurt my pocket, she has to come out of her pockets to pay for stuff that's gotten broken. Okay? Not because he can't pay for her lifestyle, not because of any of that. She has to now fix her car. Okay?
Yeah, so I mean, shit, if you saying I bought you into it,
the insurance claim ain't gonna do nothing. First of all, the damn car is less than a deductible. So if our insurance claim is gonna do what?
I already tried to have a civilized conversation with him off of here about paying for the car. He agreed to, doing a contract where we both sign it and we get it notarized and he'll just pay it, and I would have left it alone. But he changed his mind at the last minute and told me in Chicago that he wanted to add like an NDA to it and say that we couldn't talk about it online, and that's where he had me fucked up. So that's how we ended up here today.
Is he able to come back up and talk about that? Will he admit to that, or do you have that in recording?
Oh yeah, I got screenshots. But since he's not up here anymore, I'm not gonna really worry about it. Like him paying for the repairs, I'm not even worried about it anymore. I just wanted y'all to know what the fuck was going on. So. Because he wasn't gonna shut me up, Rose, about what he did. And I also want the other women to be aware. Someone number got doxed, so I don't know. Yeah. Signing went straight to a lawyer. Look, y'all, I don't listen. All of y'all asking all these questions. What I want y'all to know is I lost a child and a father last year. Okay? I was not anywhere in my right mind. I was in full on survival mode. And I was talking to Chicago about most of the shit that was happening before this year even took place. I had lost a job in January and I was just trying to get out here. He knew all of that from either watching the live or personal conversations we had. So a lot of the shit that was going on, I was just trying to maintain the peace in, which is why I made sure he at least had a way to get to work and somewhere to sleep while he was trying to do it. So y'all down here asking all these questions, all I can tell you is I had the best intentions for whatever that situation was. I don't go out here just looking for men to take advantage of. He presented himself as somebody who I could trust, as a friend, a confidant, or whatever the fuck y'all want to say. And I just thought I had a friend. I thought I had somebody I could lean on while I was out here.
I didn't know that, Fairy. I'm sorry to hear that. I had no idea that was your situation, and I'm sorry that had to come out.
It's alright. It just gives people more context. Like, y'all sit here and y'all judge people all day about anything. It be the smallest shit. Y'all lives ain't all together. It's not all perfect. And I don't get on here like I got this car or I got this money or I got this or that. I'm an extremely humble person. And whoever I say I care about them. If I can't give you money, I will give you other things. Like I just gave y'all an example. Just so people can feel where I'm coming from. I don't know another woman that would have done that for him whatsoever. But he couldn't see how much I was doing for him because it was not what he wanted from me. And I don't think that was fair. So yeah. Y'all can't be asking me all them detailed questions. I got receipts. He got receipts. Whatever. The weird bitches in the comments got receipts. At this point in time, ask them. They know more than me, right? I'm just a little over it. So I came to my community because I don't have that big of one. You know what I'm saying? I don't, like I said, I'm out here by myself. Of course, I have Chicago, but I don't want to lean all the way on him. He sat here and had to deal with this shit like I had to deal with this shit. He saw what it was doing to me mentally. So now, I'm not calling you a weird bitch. I'm calling the other ones who don't know shit about this situation a weird bitch. Relax. But I did not at all think it would have ended up this way. You know what I'm saying? I had him come up here because, again, I don't mean that man no harm, but he ain't about to sit here and make me look like I tried to take advantage of him, because I didn't.
Well, in all of this, I made a statement earlier that if people cash out me questions, that was going to go to you. You didn't ask for any money, but because of the fact that I know that this happened, if people felt like they wanted to help, the door was open for that. So I just want you to know, I didn't do the math, but people have sent well over $300. I want to say more, but well over $300 to my Cash App for you, in support of you. So I know you didn't ask, but I just do want you to know that some people here did hear you. Some people here did do support you. Some people here did want to help you. So I just want you to know that. I didn't do the math, but I will send it all over to you in one bulk. So I just want you to know that.
Thank everybody who did that. Honestly, the moment I can get my car back, the moment I can make some money. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want to do is just get my car out the shop. Like, I don't need over top of that. So thank y'all. I have a hard time asking people for help because of shit like this. So again, like I just wanted to come talk about it. He just asked if I would be open to it. So thank y'all.
She does have her own Cash App, but I wasn't planning on doing that today, y'all. So because of everything that's going on and everything, if I was going to try to do something for her, it would have been after this. So it wasn't in my plans to do it. So that's why I was just like, I started off just with Cash App questions because people were asking all the questions in the comments. And I was like, what y'all could do if y'all want to ask all these questions, y'all can send me a Cash App. Like people usually send $5 to ask a question. So I said, if y'all do question, I'll send it to her. So that's how that all happened. But she does have her own.
I trust T, y'all. Like this wasn't the initial.
That wasn't. I wasn't planning on doing this today.
It wasn't the initial thing. For those of y'all saying this is fake, I hope y'all experience something like this.
First of all, this is my motherfucking birthday. I don't know why y'all think I would take time for my motherfucking birthday. Okay, this is my birthday. So damn it. Okay, you understand? I could have did this shit tomorrow, or Friday, or Saturday, or Sunday, or some shit. Okay, so cut the bullshit. Ain't nobody got time for that.
All right, I appreciate you, T, for providing this space. But whatever y'all do after this, it's on y'all. Like, I want y'all to understand, like, you don't always have to handle situations where everybody is hostile as y'all see. It was hard for me to remain calm and talk to him at the same time. But if I'm gonna be honest, he gonna be honest, we gonna do it together. Because I couldn't be seen as somebody who wants to take advantage of anybody. Because I'm not. So I do hope that he gets the help he needs, because that is dangerous. Him even responding like that to me, saying we could never be together. So y'all just be careful. And also, what I have learned is to not take anything from a man who is romantically interested in me, especially if I'm not in a place to be with him, or if I'm just not attracted or ready to be in a relationship. I have learned that I will take that. Another thing is, no means no. If you hear no of any sort, leave it alone. Don't even try. Don't try to infiltrate. Or
are you able to play that part again for me that I asked you to play? I know you had to go to another recording, but I do want people to hear that part. I do want that part to be played again.
This month.
Thanks. To say I took your car and I took your money is crazy. I wasn't instructing you to give me money whatsoever, except for the car. And I even said several times that I wanted to be an even playing field, which is why I wanted you to stop doing extra things you wanted to do. So we wouldn't be sitting here having the same conversation.
Yes, and I get that.
You don't get that because you just said I took your money and the car. And I want to ask you a question. If somebody acted how you acted on Sunday with your car, which you have not did the same, you gonna come get the car, leave, and then text me that shit. How else am I supposed to feel? That's my only way of getting around out here. I even told you outside when we were talking how I felt about it.
And I wanted to make sure that I was being fair to you. That's why
you're not being fair right now. How am I supposed to feel right now? Because we said the best thing for us to do the other night was for us to take a break from each other. That's what we said. And even with that, I spoke to you the other day in the live. We even spoke the other day before my interview. Now, what exactly?
I'm really just trying to keep it cordial. And I really don't want no animosity or smoke with you.
That's just not making sense. You can't say you don't want no smoke or animosity with me. I took something from you. Do you see how wrong that is?
It just feels like that. If I can't tell you how I feel without you saying,
let's say that's how you feel. You saying you took. It's like saying that it's real. Like that's what actually happened.
Well, no, I don't want you to feel that way. I just want to let you know what it feels like to me. And if it doesn't feel like that, or it's not actually like that, because I overthink sometimes, then just let me know. So that I can understand it.
If I didn't give a fuck, we wouldn't be talking right now. I would have just blocked you on Sunday.
You said, yes, I understand. Answering the phone for me and having this conversation is an act of faith. I agree. But thank you for answering. I'm not trying to attack you in any way. I just had.
I don't think that's something you can help, honestly. Like,
what do you mean?
I don't think you know another way to communicate is what I'm saying.
You think that I always attack you on purpose?
I don't know if it's on purpose, if it's on accident. But however you feel about me is not all positive. And that's cool.
I don't feel negatively about you. I just feel like I'm in a vulnerable situation with you. And how I operate, I might not communicate the best with you, but my actions speak a lot louder than my words.
I don't know what you mean by that. Like,
is this the part you asked for, or were you asking for when?
So in this recording, you're gonna ask him about he is a part where he says he offered to pay your phone bill.
At that time, we did not say that you
And you
were going
said
to
no.
help me get another one. I just gave it to you because I knew what you were trying to do. Outside of...
On the premise that I would help you keep the car.
Let me rent the car. We had agreed that I would not car it off.
Is that in the second one?
You can explain that if you...
I felt about it was the total opposite. Hey man, I'm saying, I'm not invalidating your experience.
Hold on, I gotta find it. Here you go.
What was I supposed to do? Block you?
Oh, let me go back.
I don't know why you just said that.
Hey man, I'm saying, I'm not invalidating your experience.
Okay, so what was I supposed to do? Block you?
Why would you need to block?
Was I supposed to block you after telling you no so many times, Dex? Was I supposed to just say, all right, Dex, just bring the car back, don't do nothing else?
You remember? No, check this out.
Let me just block you.
No, you remember when I asked you, did you need me to get you a phone?
Yeah, I told you no.
Told me. Yes,
how many times did I tell you no? And then you even brought it back up to me. No?
You told me twice.
I told you more than twice.
Pause it. This is what I wanted y'all to hear. So he keeps offering her things. And she's saying no. And he's not taking no even to offer. She's like, no, I don't want it. No, thank you. No, don't buy it. Don't. And he's saying, so I wanted y'all to hear that. Go ahead.
You told me 2 to 3 times. 3 times is the maximum.
I can't make decisions for you, bro. I really can't. I can't be over here trying to get my shit together and focus on you.
Pause it again. I understand it's a learned behavior. I get it, Rose. I get it. That's neither here nor there at this point, right? What I'm saying is this. He even said 3 times the maximum. No mean no. Why does she have to say 3 times no? She said no. He's even downplaying the no's. Well, only 3 times at the max.
Child. Is that all you wanted to hear, T? That's it?
Yeah. Y'all can see what I look like in real life now.
It looks
You can see. All right. What you thought you was eating with that? Y'all be killing me in these comments.
Right.
Let me tell you something, boo. They've met me in real life and they ain't said shit negative and they ain't said nothing bad. You better believe they would have. Okay? Going on now. Going on.
But I don't know if you had any more questions, T, but I think I'm out there.
No. I'm open the panel. You don't have to stay. I'm gonna go ahead and open the panel up. You guys go ahead and tap the screen to the Millie. And if you guys want, if she's open for questions, you guys, cool, Nino, whenever you're ready. You can stay. If not, it's just gonna be open. And it's up to you to stay if you want to.
Wow,
You know.
somebody called me a catfish.
Oh, they talking about me. They talking to me again.
Because I got a filter on, but that's okay. Oh, they talking to you?
No, they talking to me.
Okay.
They trying.
Can I say something?
And then I'm gonna leave. Yeah, Corey.
Okay, the phone situation. If you put the phone
Talk
on
for me and I matched the button first. No, you're not finna talk over me.
Chastity, sit your ass down.
Hey, y'all, calm
Fairy
down.
princess,
Calm
let me ask you a
down.
question.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all sound like kids. Y'all sound like kids that just went to recess and then just came back from recess and got to come sit down in class.
Fairy princess,
Calm
did
down.
he tell you where the top to the glue was?
Why you want to be negative, Chastity? Calm down.
Chastity, I did look up what type of glue electricians use, and one of them does look like the shit that was on my car, but we ain't gonna talk about it.
Okay, so he just got that from his job. I was so confused because I'm wondering what he thought that glue was gonna do to that car. That's what I want to know.
I don't know, but I couldn't put no gas in it. So.
He might well just should have put sugar in the tank and people gonna do all that. I mean, dog.
If you can't put no gas in the car, Chastity, how you gonna drive?
Well, it is alleged, y'all. So she has been saying alleged because we do not want to get her in trouble for him trying to, he's already got lawyers and stuff involved, y'all. So she's already said allegedly. She can't prove right now that he's done it.
Yeah,
a lawyer ain't gonna get involved
glue,
because all he ever gave her was under $5,000. That's small claims court. A lawyer ain't gonna waste their time on that case. So I don't know what the hell he talking about.
Okay.
Only thing he can get.
We still want to make sure we protect her though, because like at the end of the day, like even me raising money for her, people already punching the air, right? So lo and behold, something happened. They be like, she just trying to scam us for lawyer fees. We just we gonna try to minimize.
I'm gonna say this right, and you saying no on the phone situation, right? And I want y'all to understand this. The phone situation, if he go to a company like AT&T or something, Verizon, a person that's mainly over that account has control of that phone. They can check the phone records. They can suspend service. They can do a lot of that. They can report that phone stolen and actually gain control of the whole thing by getting another phone. See, that's the whole that.
Well, yeah, she
saying no there is one thing, but when somebody offers you some cash and you don't say no.
No, that wasn't my point. My point is when she does say no, he didn't say. I don't give a fuck. I don't know why y'all comparing the no.
You have to.
My point is the no. I don't have to because I'm telling you why. I'm telling you right now. It doesn't matter. She said no, and him not accepting it lets you know that he cannot take no for an answer.
I get what you're saying, but no has to be reciprocated both ways. You can't accept one thing and reject another. And I'm just only speaking of the mindset of what you're dealing with. All right.
Yes, I can.
All right.
Yes, I can. I can decide what I'm going to take from you.
Corey, this was
I can.
This was before
when you decide certain things, that's how we get down this road. And see, that's what y'all don't want to listen to.
No, when I say no, okay, well, don't give me shit. That's up to you. If I pick and choose what no. That's not on her. That's on the person that's giving, right? If I say no to this and you mad because I'm saying no, you don't give me shit. But I get to pick what I get to say no to. If today you want to come over and I say no, that don't mean tomorrow I'm going to say no. I might let you come over tomorrow. But today I said no. That don't mean pop up in my shit. That don't mean knock out my windows. You have to learn to accept no when it's said.
His mindset of an unhinged man. And y'all don't want to hear that shit,
and what you're saying is problematic. So I'm letting him know and everybody else. Listen. A person can say no. And when they say no, it doesn't mean you get to show the fuck out. Same thing with women. If your husband buy you a Birkin bag one day and he say no to the other bag next month, it don't mean throw a motherfucking fit and steal the money out of his bank account. Okay? You can say no anytime.
When men try to sit here and give y'all advice and things like that, y'all don't want to hear the truth. That's the fucked up part about it.
No, I know. I hear the truth. I get what you're saying. But what I'm saying is y'all need to also hear the advice that you need to stop expecting when I'm saying women and men. I get what you're saying. Cool. But it don't make it right. So that means we don't, just like I asked y'all men before this happened, I said, how do we know? I said, how do we know? And y'all said, you can't know. So you know what that means? Either it's going to be one or two things. They're going to do exactly what they're going to do exactly what they've been doing because of the shit you saying, and that's decentering me completely because you over here justifying fuck shit. So that means they going to stop. Don't open my door. Nigga, don't talk to me. All y'all ain't shit. They going to have a big ass no all across the board. Y'all going to be like, these women say all men. Or we going to get an understanding.
Think these unhinged men that y'all been complaining about for the last 2 years that have been rejected in the streets and do something to a woman, have they understood? Now when somebody trying to get
Didn't you just say we can't know, right? Didn't you just admit we can't know?
I did not say that. That was Evan's statement. No, I didn't.
You did too.
No, I didn't.
Corey, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question, Corey?
Go ahead.
Are they giving them their car to sleep in and to use for 6 days out the week? Are they doing that?
That was reciprocal because he gave you the money to pay for it.
No, I had my car for 2 years.
If you wouldn't have had the money to pay for it,
I had my car for 2 years, Corey.
Okay.
I struggled with my car by myself before he was even in play. So what are you talking about?
And when you got down there, and this what was said on the live about turning the car in, and he said, "Well, I will help you out with it." Did that not happen? Did that not take place? How did it become you giving him your car? How did that come about?
We already talked about that, Corey. Was you not here?
I'm telling you what I heard.
Told him I was going to give it back. Are you going to let me talk or talk over me?
I just said that.
Okay, I told him I was going to give it. I was thinking about giving it back because I didn't want to worry about having to pay the notes. That's what I said because I just got out here. I was just trying to find somewhere to work. When he found that out, he said, let me rent the car. I need it so that I can go to my job to work. That's what he said. So we agreed on it. And I could see it like, y'all say what y'all want, but if I didn't get that man my car and I was requesting something from him every single fucking day and I was giving him none of my time, then yes, he can say I used him, but I did not use him. So I don't know why you asking all these weird questions. What are you getting to?
Because you don't
what women do you know, Corey? What woman do you know, Corey? Hold on, no. You answer this question. What woman do you know that's doing that for men who are not their husband, their boyfriend, a love interest, or anything of that sense? What woman you know is doing that?
The ones that are in need. The ones that are in fucking need. Those are the ones that are doing it.
You saying the ones that are in need? That shit don't matter, Corey. What are you saying?
I got one better. Terry, hold on. Terry, hold on. I got one better since Corey want to interrogate you. Corey, that woman you sleeping with that be in your truck all the time that you said ain't your girlfriend, that you putting your uncircumcised Peter Whacker in, what are you using her?
What was the last part?
That woman that you be in your truck with you.
What about it?
That you putting your uncircumcised Peter Whacker in. That you said you don't want to be in a relationship with.
No.
Are you using her?
Because anything that they give from me, I reciprocate the same thing.
Did she just say you? So what you gave? So you gave pickle and she gave vagina?
Maybe it's more than that. But I know what I'm not getting, and I know what I'm not giving.
I said, do you want more? Do you want more with her?
I don't need.
Do you want
more.
a relationship with her? Okay, but so why you sleeping with a woman you don't want to be in a relationship with?
Why I can't? It's a lot of people out here having relationships and stuff, and I say,
okay, so why you interrogating her then?
No, stop.
First of all, you providing a house for somebody inside of your car, and you sitting here talking to me about providing somebody with my car so they could use it as an address and a way to get back and forth to work. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Hold on, what did you just say?
I said you providing a roof over somebody's head in your car, and you over here talking shit to me, but you getting free coochie every day.
Hold on.
I'm talking to you, Corey. I'm talking to you, Corey.
Who am I providing a roof over?
You're providing somebody You're providing somebody some type of roof because you hitting that joint in your truck, ain't you? Ain't you? We're both over here doing community service work, niggas. How dare you come up here and talk to me about that shit?
We not doing the
yes,
same.
we are, Corey. It just looks different, don't it? You got in-house truck coochie. What are you talking about? You got in-house truck coochie, and it's okay. That nigga was sleeping in my car. He was sleeping in my car and getting back and forth to work in it. All right? It's the same shit.
Hey,
it's the same shit, Corey. It's the same shit, Corey. It's the same shit, Corey. I don't give a fuck what Pat is talking about.
Well, I know you ain't playing no goddamn music.
Real shit.
I can't hear because I'm under a blow dryer. Don't come up here doing that shit. Turn that mute that damn mic, Roseanne.
Now, let me finish saying what I was saying. Because y'all, it's not the same. I guarantee you, I am not finna kick out half of what he kicked out and expect somebody to do something that, no, fuck that. And I guarantee you, I understand, man, I'm not agreeing with what he did and how he moved. Because I guarantee you, the money that he spent with you, what he was looking from you for, it's a bunch of women that accept what the fuck he offering.
Hey, let me ask you, how much do you think he would have spent in a 4 to 5 week span on a rental car and a hotel? Go.
Ooh, you want to ask me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, you could get a rental car for under $350.
Not out here.
Why not? You want to bet? I done got him out there. You want to bet? You want to bet? Do you really want to test my math? Because I want to show you.
What exactly is the argument, though? What exactly is the argument?
That's what I want to know. Like, what's wrong?
What's the argument, Corey?
I'm the nigga that do this.
But what's the argument, though? What's your point?
Y'all, I can't hear.
What's your point, Corey?
My point is, stop accepting things from Negroes that you don't truly know because you don't know how unhinged they are, and he will fuck you over.
I met this nigga at a dollar store and was like, "Hey, could you pay?" Like that's not how that shit goes.
That's not what I'm saying.
It's shit that led up. No, that's what y'all be talking about. It's shit that led up to a Corey, just like it's shit that led up to your lot lizard that's living with you, nigga.
You can know all the insults, but you was a trick that just got
hold on, you're not about to sit here and talk shit to me, Corey, about my situation when yours look remotely fucking close. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
But Corey, this is the thing though, Corey. You heard, Corey, this is the thing. You heard how the nigga was talking to you though, right?
I know he's a simp.
Yeah. So that's not her fault. She don't want that. I mean, you don't want to kill her with the money.
Listen, Bab, I'm saying this, Bab.
So we're not going to tell men to spend their money better we're gonna tell women to not accept money and not tell men to spend their money better. I mean, like, when are we going to have it start with the men, right? Like, that's my point. Like, start from the source, right? So we all know that the fact of the matter is he pretended that he was her friend so that he could get in, right? And when he didn't get what he wanted, then he switched it up. So all that we can do all this thing, don't accept, because what T is saying is absolutely true. Because niggas complain about 4B, I choose the bear, 5B, they going celibate, they don't want to get married, they don't want to cook, they don't want to be cook, they don't want to be trad wives, right? But in order for a woman to be a trad wife, or in order for a woman to, you know, be in a relationship with a man, there has to be some form of trust there. So why can't we tell men to be better men instead of telling women to adjust again? Because women got to do a lot already as it is to adjust, to even make excuses for us to actually look at us like we decent men. They got, oh, he cheated, but I'm going to let that go. Oh, he got 6 baby mamas, I'm going to let that go. They have to make all of these excuses to actually make some of us seem decent. And now you're saying, okay, so if a man comes along as a friend and says that he wants to help you.
Hold on, Navi. Hold on, I was under a blow dryer. Who called her a trick?
Corey.
She said I had a lot. She said I had a lot. So y'all want to talk?
It was
disrespectful.
Corey,
I get disrespectful too.
Corey, it's his fault.
Corey, you sound like you his cousin.
Look, at the end
how
of the
you
day,
gonna get mad at me? And you up there showing, you up there showing. Hold on, no, you up here talking about shit you don't know nothing about, and you somewhat got a similar situation, nigga.
No,
like who the fuck are you?
I don't have a situation.
I don't give a fuck what you're talking about, Corey. This is the
let me
thing.
say something real quick. Hold on, everybody mute. Kari, I fuck with you, but this is why I didn't want you up here for this conversation. Because at the end of the day, I knew you were going to do this shit.
Not say nothing
and it's not cool
to her. She said something first disrespectful to me.
I said you got a lot lizard. You called me a trick, and now you like looking up fucking rental car prices. Like what are you talking about?
Do not even lie like
you
that.
said. Well, she said lot lizard. You did call me a trick.
What happened was, T, you had told his business, and then when you had told his business, Corey tried to defend himself and call her a trick. And then she said, well, if I'm a trick, nigga, you got lot lizards. And then I told everybody to put lot lizards.
She said a lot lizard shit before I called her a trick. Now, come on, Rose, with that bullshit.
First of all, Corey, can I ask you a question? Okay, so when he was up here, didn't he say there wasn't a set amount that we were doing with the car? It was just an exchange, whatever he decided to do.
Okay.
So why the fuck are you talking to me about how much a rental car is and looking it up? Why are you taking time out your day and being dedicated like that to talk about that shit when he already told you what it was?
That's not what my premise.
Like, what are you trying to prove?
Okay.
What are you trying to prove?
That's not my premise of the conversation.
Okay,
and
well, what is it then?
That's all y'all want to understand and say. He took your car to control the situation. Now that's the part of the manipulation, because he could have rented a car, but what he spent out on you, it wouldn't cost him $3,700 for a month on a rental. And
right,
everybody
but he never said
that.
to you, Corey, that I said you got to give me $3,700 for the car. Did he?
Listen,
I never told that man he had to give me $3,700 for the car.
You asked me a
because
question.
you're saying it like we had a set price for the shit and we did not.
Okay, fine and dandy.
So you like, well, for the car, I wouldn't give you $3,700. Like, who gives a fuck?
Please let me finish.
Okay, let me say it. He did not say he was paying $3,700 for a car. And that's the part you're missing. The car, he agreed that he was paying $750 for the car, and the other amount was insurance.
$1,500.
He agreed to that.
He did.
That's not right.
So my question is it bothering you? Is it, Corey, is it bothering you to do something that you wouldn't personally do? And then you're like internalizing this situation?
So stuck on this car situation?
Because the way that you're going so hard, Corey, is giving that you have internalized this situation.
Okay, stop trying to analyze shit because you in school to be a psychologist. No,
don't speak to what my school niggas. Look, I'm being taught how to analyze niggas
like use. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use this shit I'm learning in school to figure some shit the fuck out.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna use what I'm learning in school to figure shit the fuck out. That's why I went to school in the first place. Don't speak on my motherfucking school. It's working if I'm clocking you, nigga. It's working.
That happened between Fairy and that man justified putting crazy glue in her tank. Okay, we going back around. I don't care how much money he spent. Okay, we going around in circles with this shit. Nothing that transpired between him and her justified him damaging her property, then showing up unannounced and slapping a note on her door. I don't care about all this other shit, bro. All this other shit is just, we just spin it. We done wing around the rosy with this shit. It is a danger, because if a man is willing to destroy your property in that manner, what's going to happen later on is he would lay hands on a person.
Yep.
And
we
why
got to clock the shit as what it is, bro. Like, we keep talking about the money. He paid the money. She didn't ask him for $3,700. She didn't ask him for the $450. She didn't. Everything that she asked for was the $750 plus insurance on the car. He paid everything else extra, and he agreed. He could have said $750 too much. He could have said, "I pay you $350," but he agreed to every price that was set. And once he didn't get the vagina, he decided that he was going to put crazy glue, because I know she's saying alleged, but listening to him up here, that nigga did it, okay? Sorry, he did it, okay? Sue me.
And to control the situation.
Corey can't. Corey is not hearing it because he can't.
Right? You agree with him. So what's your point? You agree with what Navy said. Well, what's your point?
Corey is not getting it because he can't see past himself.
I'm saying, I'm just
allow him to finish it. Just let him explain.
Because you centering yourself, Corey.
No, how I centered myself. I didn't put my situation in nothing.
I put Liz's in the chat.
T said my situation. Fairy the one that tried to use my situation. I never put my situation in nothing, so that's not centering me. So understand what I'm saying. I'm telling y'all, it's dangerous to accept this help from guys like this, and they know your situation. They know where you stand at.
Corey, how does a woman recognize guys like this? How give women the blueprint on how they'll be able to see through the facade, how they see through the smoke screen. I want to listen. I will mute. I just want to hear the step by step.
You gotta let me answer.
Go ahead, bro.
If you know you in these situations, life coming up like this, if a man is saying, "I'm gonna take all this burden," especially when he has a heads up, or you tell him, "I'm not in that mental space to be dealing with no one at this moment in time," but he's willing to sit here and play alone the whole while you going on through your mental issues and your financial situation, all this shit that done piled up on your plate. But he willing to say, "I'm gonna ride this out with you. I'm gonna do everything to help you." That's a red flag right there to men out here in this goddamn community, because we call those type of men simps. You're willing to do all this to help a woman. What are you expecting in return? What are you looking for? Hold on, you actually now answering your goddamn
I want to say something I've been holding on to.
See, they don't want the truth. They don't want the goddamn truth.
I want to point something out that I think everybody on this panel missed. Did y'all catch what his name was? It was Captain Sava. He just saved that. He just changed that. And what clicked?
You trying to say fairy hoe?
We saw that. Okay, so what clicked for me is I remember this situation when he was in other rooms talking about somebody that he was talking to. He was paying for their therapy. I feel like he did all of this so that he could play into that Captain Sava, you know what. It didn't click.
Well, yeah, we knew that when he said, when he came back,
he's diabolical.
So even without the name change, okay, he already came back. We clocked it. I don't know why you recognize the name change, because that's what he wanted. That's why we ignored it. We saw it. We ignored it. You didn't. You gave him exactly what he wanted.
I didn't know him.
No, I'm just saying we didn't bring it up because we saw
remember him.
We clocked it in a different way. You did. Hold on. You did exactly what he wanted you to do. We weren't paying that nigga no attention when he did it. Okay? He did it on purpose, and we skated past that shit. All right? But what I did say to him when he came back, all of a sudden with that bass in his chest and was like, I helped you. I said, nigga, who you got bass with? Take the bass down. So we did clock his action. I don't give a fuck if his name changed. Nigga, you gonna deflate your chest up in here.
Rose,
So we clocked it. We just didn't allow him to do it. Rose, stop. Laugh with your mic on mute.
Oh, my bad.
Can I say something to Corey? Corey, I understand what you're saying. I did say, well, the lesson I learned was I'm not going to take nothing from no man who one acts like that, but is interested in me and I am not. Even if we are just friends or if we're helping each other or whatever the situation is, I'm just not going to accept it anymore. That was the first time that has ever happened. The first time I ever been in that situation. So
you know you are.
I don't take back what I said to you, but you know I'm not beefing with you though.
Just be careful out there, man. This
what I'm gonna tell ladies. And I told y'all this story before. I'm gonna tell y'all again. When I first left my job and I started my publishing company, there was a guy who I knew was attracted to me, but I had made it very clear to him. You remember this?
Yeah. I was dead smack in the middle of it.
Okay. You know the story. He was attracted to me, right? And I knew he was attracted to me. He wanted to go into business with me, right? At that time, I didn't have the means, but I had the creativity, right? I was able to write the books. I was able to provide, but financially, the money that it cost to do a lot of that stuff, I didn't have that at the time. So he had an idea. He was like, let's get you out here. Let's get this stuff. Let's go into business. We got the contract, the paperwork, and all that stuff together. Okay? When I started noticing the flags of him doing like inappropriate shit, and Navi knows this, like commenting on my body or saying different stuff, I then started to set really strong, and I would talk to my guy friends. Navi was one of them and another guy. Really strong. And you said you and Nosy both have a company. How cool. Yeah. So I thought you said she helped me with it. I was like, what? I started to set really hard boundaries. And one of my guy friends that told me what to do, he said, first, you're going to set the boundaries. You're going to sit down with them. You're going to have a talk. You're going to take notes. You're going to get it in writing. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be very professional. Like, ain't no kicking, cackling, ain't no, and I did everything he told me. Okay? And I also made sure everything was in writing. To the point, I have full ownership of my publishing company today. Because he was so busy trying to play games, I stuck to business. I have full ownership. He lost his portion of the company. So he put his money in and all that bullshit. Yeah, but I made sure I stuck to being a professional. I did everything by the contract, writing. I did all that. And I'm telling y'all ladies, like, yeah, these men will try to flirt. They will try to play games. They will try to use their money. But you make sure I didn't use him. I made sure I did what I said I was going to do. I did the writing part. I did my part. He continued to drop the ball on his end. And I held that nigga accountable. And I made sure I made the contract. I made the business plan. I did all of that shit. So he couldn't be able to say to me, I used him later. Because I also provided the service that I said was going to come with us going into business together. So understand, it's going to be, if you're an attractive woman, there are going to be men everywhere that's going to be attracted to you. You can't dodge every motherfucker that's attracted to you. You're going to have to get into business. It's inevitable. Especially if you're a really attractive woman, there are going to be men all around the world that's going to be attracted to you. So you can't unnecessarily dodge all of them. You just have to set hard boundaries.
For some reason, Corey think that we pretty people can just dodge motherfuckers from being attracted to us because Corey never really experienced that for real.
Like that situation with T.
You don't have that issue.
No, that situation with T.
Hold on.
That situation with T was stressful. And when she talked to me about it, I advised her, I said, you know what, get your own logos. We're going to build the website and get everything separated. And every time he tried to bring that shit up, just keep it strictly business. And listening to Fairy, she kept it strictly business. Right? Now, again, he's giving her money because he's expecting a response from her that he didn't get. And he kept upping the ante. He kept upping the deposits, hoping and praying that.
Oh, I'm glad you said that, Navi. I'm glad you said that because that's one thing he did. I remember one time he was like, I booked you a room. This really nice room. I want you. Remember that? He booked me a hotel. And I was like, for what? He booked me a hotel because he was like, I know you've been stressing. I want you to be able to get away. It's already booked. It's already paid for. I want you to be able to get away. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go, whatever. And I'm thinking like, yeah, he really, you know what I'm saying? Like, now he ain't trying to come in the room and nothing like that on me and nothing like that. But it was all part of the game.
Yeah, we see it.
You get what I'm saying? It was all part of the game, but I still stuck to my business. I invited one of my homegirls. I'm not dumb. I invited one of my homegirls to the room. I didn't stay at that room by myself. I had a homegirl come to the room with me. We kicked it. We did all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And he came the next day, like to check out to talk about the books and all that shit. But he thought I was gonna be by myself.
Catch you early in the morning with that early morning wood. Listen,
so you got to be two steps ahead.
The thing is, it's easier to blame the women than actually blame the source of the problem. The source of the problem is a grown ass man trying to lead with his wallet and trying to pay for a response from somebody. And like I said earlier, he was trying to treat her like a professional. Right? He was trying to treat her like a streetwalker. And then when he didn't get that response, now he's on Pootie Tang's internet trying to tell us how he been done wrong. I'm not trying to hear that bullshit. I'm serious. Even in the stretch of imagination, he got finesse. Bro, you sound like you well into your 40s. If you still getting finessed by young pretty girls, you have not learned the lesson. Because this ain't the first time. I'm gonna let you know right now. This is not his first time pulling this shit. Right? So how many times were you unsuccessful?
Panel talking about it. That's why he was bragging about it up and down TikTok.
She make a mean Salisbury steak. What you expect?
That's what I
was saying. It didn't click for me because he changed his name. But yes, he was on another TikTok panel that I was in talking about how he was paying for someone to go through therapy and all this, that, and third. And it didn't click for me because, again, the whole Captain Save-A-Hole. That's why was
he saying it just to brag about it?
That's why he's doing this. It's like he's trying to reel in the next one.
Yeah, advertisement. That's why you have so many of them saving him in the comment section. You did him wrong. And then they in his inbox. There, you little goofball.
Right. This whole situation his whole little spot up. But that's why he was running around talking about big Willie stuff. I'm doing this for her and I'm doing that for her. He never said no name. So again, I didn't know anything about the whole, trap situation. But he was telling what he was doing. And again, that man literally said out his mouth, I'm even paying for therapy. That's when it clicked for me. And I was like, oh my God.
I don't like the fact that he tried to put out.
I don't know about Navy and Corey. This is the thing about how broad just sound. I'm like, he
sound like Charles. He sound like Charles.
That's why I was asking.
The creator of 5B movement. He sound like Charles. Charlie Chuck.
He lame as shit. He's one of them passport bro type dudes over here, man. That dude is lame as shit, bro.
I'm gonna tell y'all the thing.
He's not a simp. He's a predator. That's what I want.
I'm gonna tell y'all the thing that threw me when he said that he on 4K admitted that he did something illegal to her car, and I was like, where is Santander Finance? Somebody tag Santander, because they're in here wilding. Like, what he was really trying to do was trying to say that Fairy was destitute and she would not be where she is today had it not. He sounded like Ike Turner, like, every time I put somebody on, they leave me. Every time I put somebody on, they leave me. That type of shit. He's not a victim. This is what he does. This is a behavior pattern. And now he wants to come on the internet and say like, she did me wrong. Because when I asked him earlier, what was your response? What did you want from her? He was like, she didn't give me the emotional response that I was wanting from her, because he wanted her to call him while he was sleeping in the car and say, hey baby, how you doing? Why don't you come over here? I got this, you know what I'm saying, this pinata warmed up for you. And that's not the response that he was getting. And he thought that the money was going to loosen things up, and it didn't work. And I do not I understand that there are some men who are victims, who find themselves finessed by someone who's really, you know what I'm saying, put it on them. But this is a woman that we see in text message, right? Where she's telling him. And then there's a woman that came up here and said she told him as soon as she moved to Texas that she's not available. So you've had multiple occasions where someone has told you that they are not available, and you still push it. And this is a little triggering for me because, I'm not going to get into it. But when you tell somebody no means no. Like, it's what.
You ain't got to get into it, but you went through the same thing a couple years ago.
No. I'm telling you no. I didn't say I'm going to see it through. I'm going to give you some D. Nothing. No. It's just better that we be friends. And next thing you know, a person spazzes out. So
hold on, Navi. Let me ask her a question. Y'all, that was a rumor that somebody made up. Navi is not my ex. Y'all be drinking piss so bad. No, Navi is my business partner. We have never done it.
Could y'all please stop lying? Don't do that.
Y'all know that girl. Y'all know somebody made that up in the rumor. Y'all know that already.
Trap Fairy's parents, because I met her in person, and baby, she's a fucking stallion. The body was bodying, okay? And she smelled good, okay? And that nigga caught a whiff. And he seen that little strut, and that's what did it. So I blame her parents. Yeah. Respectfully, I do. It is what it is. You can't deny it. She over there laughing. I'm just telling you, that's what the fuck it is. It's the aura for me. You can't deny it. That motherfucking strut is wicked. That is the wickedest thing you can do, is walk up to a nigga like that. That's what happened. She probably was wearing heels. They probably done went on a date or two. He seen that little walk. He seen that little skirt, and it was done for.
It was done. He was cooked, and he was well in this. He spent so much of his money that he had to sleep in the car. I don't care what you talking about. Something I want to sleep in a hotel a couple of days, and then the car other day.
He probably did want to sleep in the car.
It was closer to her.
I can see people are frugal. They say, like, even with Corey being a trucker, right? They always say the Corey is homeless.
I'm homeless.
Like, he's on the road all the time. Like, it makes sense a lot. Like, his truck is built like.
But he can't be frugal if he dropping $4,700 in a single month. That's not frugal. He paying $450 for text messages.
That's true. He is frugal to him. So let me explain something to you. Y'all know how some people, they spend money on what they want. Everybody got their vice, right? That makes sense to them what they spend money on. One person might be like, I ain't spending my money on that shit because I'm gonna spend my money on this shit. Like, everybody got something that they spend their money on that makes sense to them, but may not make sense to you.
He had the money to spend. How he spent it on him.
So he didn't want to spend money on housing. He wanted to spend money on ferry.
I mean, he said what he said to me makes sense.
I get it.
Right? Like especially a man that, like, y'all gotta understand, a lot of men is single, no kids, travel. I work a traveling job. I ain't never gonna be home. A lot of them think I'm not gonna pay that shit.
He didn't get what he want and then responded the way he responded. It goes back to that point. Like, he spent all this money for a goal.
Yeah, he sounded like old boy from the Players Club. He sound like an old boy from the Players Club.
He's a Marvin. Marvin was a simp. Marvin used to go in that club and spend that money.
I don't like using the word simp to describe him.
Yeah, because Marvin wasn't a simp either. Marvin wasn't. Forrest Gump is a simp. Forrest Gump is a simp.
Right.
These dudes are not simps. Forrest Gump is a simp.
Forrest Gump wasn't spending no money.
No, Forrest Gump was spending hella money.
I need you to go back and watch Forrest Gump. Yes, he was.
Forrest Gump, he He paid for her treatments. He got married.
That was at
took
the
care of that little
end.
boy.
My thing is,
Come on, that was
Sarah,
at the
did you ever go on a
end.
date with the nigga? Because I think that him watching you put food in your mouth probably was the problem too. Did y'all ever go on a date?
No, she didn't go on no dates. No.
Oh, hold on now.
How you know?
We were going to hang out, or at least that's how he would put it. But to me, he followed his dates. I don't know how y'all want to say that, but
I promise you, and I'm gonna put this on everything I love. You ain't had to do nothing but whisper in that nigga ear one good time, and he would have been still giving you what you need to the goddamn day. I guarantee you ain't had to do nothing but brush up on him wrong.
All right.
Just invite his ass over and cook that meal in front of him, and I guarantee you that dude will still be kicking out cash to this day.
that man
you can't
said,
do that.
Right, she can't do that. You right, because it's dangerous.
I've already offered to
So
make.
then why don't you suggest it?
I've offered to make a play.
If they gonna play the game, they gotta know how to play it, Nabi.
No, but that game, you can't play the game with somebody dangerous. It's crazy glue in the tank, bro.
Are you hearing what just happened? I'm not playing games with niggas. Y'all like taking lives off of shit like this.
Yeah, thank you. That's the point that I'm making.
Right.
It's crazy glue the game. And putting on the trunk tomorrow.
Let me tell y'all men what y'all finna do. Ferry ain't one of them. Now me and Ferry, we don't be in panels together or nothing like that. But Ferry ain't one of them. She actually does defend me too, right? And this is what y'all missing. When y'all get to doing shit like this, y'all start losing the women that actually do see the good in y'all. Because when it comes time to be accountable on y'all part, y'all don't take it. And that's the part that makes y'all lose women that be having y'all back. Because when we over here holding women accountable or being honest with women, y'all ain't being honest with each other. And that's the problem. Y'all gonna start losing the women that do have the little faith, the little bit of women that do still have faith in y'all.
T, I've been getting bashed for saying what not to do. So nobody got my back.
Nigga,
I'm saying don't take it at all.
We've already talked about it. She's
I'm
already
not talking
said
about her,
it.
but I'm talking about everybody that wanted to back. I've been saying don't take it at all, because when you open that door, then you gotta listen. I'm not agreeing with what he did.
Okay, understand this. This is what you're saying, right? We also have people like Chicago John. We also have people like Bab. We also have people like Nabi, right? And by you saying don't take it at all, those people that really do care about us, we're gonna have to say no to all of them just because of nigga that don't know how to take rejection. There are men that don't want nothing, that do want to. You are my friend. I'm gonna help you, because when I get down, you gonna help me.
Okay. Let me.
So what we supposed to do? Just be like, no, just because you're a man, I'm not gonna take your help, and I won't help you.
Let me break it down. Hold on. Let me, Rose, because she not understanding what I'm saying. Hold on, Rose, because you're not a man, and you trying to answer for men, and you can't see what I see. So chill out. T, tell her to shut up, man. I'm trying to explain to you the difference. I'm trying. Hold on, now. We can't have a conversation if you want to answer from me and to understand what I'm speaking on.
I don't want to answer from you.
Now she got it.
Let me hear him out. Let me hear him, Rose.
Let's use Chicago John for instance.
Okay.
In this situation, if Chicago John say, "Come to my place, you can rent my room out, you can whatever. I give you a month or two to get on your feet." He's not offering full support. He's offering a partial support with no stipulations or whatever. He's telling you, "I'm gonna allow you in."
You don't know but here's the thing. You don't know. You hold on. You only know that much support. You don't know the other support he's giving, because ain't nobody bringing that shit to the app or the forefront. That's one aspect of it. It's an exchange, just like the car was. You don't know the other dynamics that he's helping or other areas he's helping in, because it ain't y'all fucking business.
But what I'm saying is, when we come up to it, you talking about somebody that's offering you a partial, a handout, until you get a.
But I'm not talking about somebody. I didn't say that. I didn't say nothing like that. You don't know what he's done. I didn't say that. You're assuming. You're making an assumption off of what you think you know.
To decipher, and this is why I'm trying to give you The difference in scenarios, but
Right, and that's why I'm telling you don't know what you're talking about.
All right,
that's why I'm telling you right now to shut up because
y'all keep
using
falling down
that.
this rabbit hole.
Corey, Trap didn't lead him on. Trap
I'm telling you
told
right
him
now.
over and
I'm telling you
over.
right now, there are men out here that will offer more support that don't want nothing from us.
Trap never led
That's what I'm saying.
him on. She told that man over and over again she didn't want anything from him. Corey,
you making me get
I'm
loud,
trying
and
to
I'm
show
trying
y'all
not to
the
be yelling.
difference.
My birthday is in an hour or so, and you got
I'm
me
trying to show
yelling.
y'all the difference, but y'all don't want to hear it.
Corey, look, I done already said I agree with what the hell you said. I'm tired of listening to this shit. I'm gonna drop.
Wait, don't drop yet.
All right, Fairy.
Yeah, I'm
He'll
tired
do
of
that
it.
to
I'm
people.
gonna drop. But what's
You the
up,
one that said
Shady?
you wanted to hit a nigga. Now she ready to go.
It's okay, that's up to her because
Shut up, Rose.
That's up to her.
Happy birthday to you. You look good.
I never even got heard out. I got cut off because I'm trying to explain the difference. No,
because you a lot of stuff don't need.
Right,
I'm
but
not gonna
then
let
you ain't
pass.
trying to hear the difference between the two different types of men.
No, I'm not. You could go live and do it though.
I'm gonna do it tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, I'll come in there.
You won't do it here.
Okay. Well,
What's up, Shady?
Damn, I forgot what I was trying to say. Well, I was just talking about earlier. I'm glad you got, the money to help your situation. I hope everything worked out for you. Message me back. But has anybody ever told you you look exactly like Shanice?
Who is that?
Shanice from Sean and Olivia, and
no,
that's right, Mr. Roll with me.
You really,
that's
y'all look alike. Y'all sound alike. You talk alike. Everything about y'all, like y'all could be like, what's some things when you got like a twin and you don't know them?
Ganger.
Yes, you gotta look her up. Her name is Shanice from Sean and Olivia. I promise you, you look exactly like her, and you sound like her. Happy birthday to you.
I didn't even think about that. She
I'll
does.
go see
She
who
does
it
look like
is.
her. Thank you.
Was that it, Shady? Because
Yeah,
I'm about to
I
drop.
really
I can't do Corey no more.
I know it's been a lot. I know it's been draining, but Fairy, I appreciate you for coming up here. I'm sorry that you had to experience what you did experience. Okay. I don't think you did anything wrong. I think there are some things that moving forward, you do need to get some. Okay. There are some things that you could have done better. Let me say that. And you can sit back, you look in the mirror, you write down the part that you played and the role that you played, so that it won't be foolproof, right? But learn what you next time moving forward. What steps? Don't apply this with all people and all. Don't put up a guard and do a card saying we just don't get help from nobody. Don't do that. You get what I'm saying? But just look at what next time. Get stuff in writing and be more.
I got you.
Thorough. Even if they don't like it and they get offended, just say, I'm doing this to protect myself and what what I'm saying?
I want to say thank you to you and everybody else who contributed to the Cash App for the car. I do appreciate it. I didn't know another way to get the money for it. This is why I came to the community, so pat yourselves on the back for that. I will even show y'all like a receipt for it once I go get it tomorrow morning, so it went straight there. And I also want to say thank you to T for allowing me to be on the platform and share the story. Hopefully this was a good display of how adults should speak to each other about having differences, because that's another reason I did it this way. I also wanted him to have a space to speak his piece, which he did. So everybody knows it was fair across the board. I don't want to hear shit. And I'm going to get up out of here. Rose, you stay fine and shit. And you too, T. You too, Navi.
Stop
you
it.
too,
They already
Trisha.
think I'm trying to shoot my shot.
Corey, stay out the lot lizard areas. Thank you.
You ain't gonna sit up here and play with me. I ain't out here giving you $400. Leave me alone.
No,
Good night. Good night.
On the next episode, the download
Leave me alone.
This lot lizard got a roof
You might be
over
giving
her
me
head.
the 400. Leave me alone now. Thank you.
I'm gonna go ahead and head out, everybody. Thank you, T, for having me up. I know I was one of the